Hi everyone, this is Ruth from Artful Sass Design. I hope everybody's well. Looking forward to Christmas. Today I'm going to show you a medieval journal which I have created using Roxy Creations papers. It's a great kit with lots of lovely images. I've also added some from my own medieval faces kit to give me enough images for lots of tags and pockets and things. So let's get started. So I've created the cover and it is tied together with some sari silk and a little bit of lace, which I thought was in keeping with the decorations on the front cover. So we have this beautiful image with some vintage Italian papers behind, and I've collaged that with some old vintage lace and some of the papers from my own papers, and lovely old lace on the spine that covers the signatures and any stitching, and again some old lace on the back with another of Roxy Creations beautiful papers. They're just lovely. So the journal itself is created using a kit, several kits, and a tutorial with 5 envelopes. I'll put all the details of the tutorial below in the description. So the 5 envelopes are standard A5 kind of size, and they are bound with 3 signatures and lots of pockets and interesting things. So here we go. Right, I'll try and stay in focus and in frame. So the first envelope, the front cover, has an envelope flap which folds out and gives you another pocket, and this lovely tag which I've got with some stenciling on the back and a little bit collage. Again, this is Roxy Creations papers and Roxy Creations images. Inside the front cover we've got a deep pocket with some journal cards. This is one of the papers from one of my kits, and these are just images from my stash, and they have some tea stain paper and some images from my stash. I love these images, they're so clear and so pretty. So then we come to the first signature. This is tucked in between 2 envelopes, and I have a flap out envelope, recycled envelope from a normal mailer with a window, and this has 2 pockets here. So these pockets have little journal cards inside, and again the back is some papers and some tea stain paper, and the other tag some little images from my stash, and again tea stain paper on the back with some stenciling. Little belly band. This is from Blue Monarch. Is it Blue Monarch prints? I'll put the details of where the butterflies are from below, and the little journal cards tucked in there. On the back side we've got the window envelope, and of course normally this one is sitting inside so you can see his lovely face peeping through the window. So that goes like that, you can see him, and that's again Italian papers here and some of my background papers. I have a background set on Etsy. This is the start of the first signature. This is actually a page from a Victoria Designs kit, but I've actually added the collage on top. Inside we have a little deep pocket. This is from my stash, and I'm pretty sure it's Roxy, not Roxy Creations, it's Love Junk Journals. It's one of the journal cards, and God, I'm getting tongue-tied here. This is from Love Junk Journals as well. It's one of their tag fabrication kit. This is avocado stained paper, which gives that lovely pale pink, and some lace used to give the tea staining a bit more interest, and again the butterflies, and 2 journal cards, and they are also from Victoria Designs. So I had quite a few little pieces in my stash. Some ledger paper, so a little tea stained glassine envelope used as a pocket, and again a Victoria design image, and some Love Junk Journals labels, some old paper. Found a very, very old book full of this lovely squared paper. Tea stain paper, a little tag, and Love Junk Journals label. Some of Roxy Creations. This is Italian dictionary. Belly band. Again, this is Roxy Creations paper. Some more tea stain paper. A few quotes. Little pocket with the lace trim. And again, one of the images from my medieval heads. Again, a little trim with lace, which seemed appropriate for the era. The middle of the signature has got little tags covering the ends. Tea stain paper with some stenciling. The back side of the ledger paper. And again, this is background papers and medieval heads. Some stenciling. This is I'll put the name of the stencil underneath. I think that's the easiest. Trying to remember things is not my strong point. Sorry. Old age. Again, tea stain paper with some lace giving the pattern. The back side of the Italian book page, and the squared paper. Little tuck spot, the Victoria Designs made into a little notebook, so cute. And a little bit stitching on the tuck. The back side of the ledger paper. And this is a little a little tuck spot with the thread holder. And Victoria Designs paper, that's the back side. And we're on to the second envelope. Here I've created a big deep pocket with Rachel's papers, and again here they're just so beautiful. And the back side's a little bit stenciling, and this is one of my background papers. I love these big tags, they're so fun to make. Again, on the back side of this we've got an envelope flipped out. This is a recycled envelope, just top the top off to make it fit comfortably, and it's tucked in behind the background papers. Inside, got a nice deep pocket, and we have an image here. This is from the Italian papers from Roxy Creations, and that is one of her papers as well. Little bit labels from Love Junk Journals. I think most people love her labels. Tracy makes a great set, which are useful in lots and lots of different situations. Opening out, I have a little heart tuck spot, and this heart tuck spot came from the inside of this CD cover where I took the circle away and created a bigger heart. I just cut out a template and used that. Some little things that were in my stash, Victoria Designs, a little bit from my sewing kit, and that one's just made up of little scraps. They all sit neatly inside here. The middle deep pocket has a journal card made with Roxy Creations papers, and again that's there as well. I love these patterns all working together. It makes it look really interesting. So this is a CD cover where I've taken out the circle, put in the heart, and a nice deep journal card inside with tea stain paper on the back. That opens out, and I have created another layer of flap with another recycled envelope, and that's got from my sewing kit and the background papers. It's got another pocket here with a little stitch holder, thread holder, that's the word. I'm sorry, today's obviously not a good day for me remembering the words for things. Here I have a little brown paper bag made into two little pockets. They both tuck into the background paper, which is one of the background papers from Artful Sass design, and two little These are from Roxy Creations. They're just from her journal card kit. They're really interesting, and I've just reduced them in size a little bit. Moving on to the back side of that third envelope, I've created a deep pocket with Roxy Creations papers, and I think that's from oh, I can't remember now. I'll have to look it up. I'll put down all the inspiration and all the papers used, and a little journal card with some different bits from my stash, and tea stain paper on the back. This little bit brown paper from an old brown paper bag. And we're on to the second signature. Again, the front is from Victoria Designs paper with the medieval picture attached on the front. On the back side, we've got a deep pocket with pink monarch prints tag and some Victoria Designs for the pocket and the journal card. Some more avocado stained paper that I've done with this is just bubble wrap, making an interesting design. You let it half dry and then you use the bubble wrap. Roxy Creations vintage Italian papers, and a little journal card from Victoria Designs, as is this little tag, and little tiny notebook, random thoughts I would think, and again pink monarch prints. They're beautifully collaged. They don't even need any embellishment, they're just gorgeous the way they are. Ledger paper, lined paper, and this is some tea stain paper with a stamp. There we go. And in the centre of the signature we've got a deep pocket with the medieval kit from Roxy Creations, and I've got a lovely deep journal card tag there, and this is a flap. Just make sure it doesn't go out of frame. The flap has got some stenciling on the back and the stenciling on the main journal page. And the more tea stain paper, another of the stamps, and Roxy Creations paper again. It's a lovely sort of muted, it's not too fancy or too ornate, but it makes such an interesting page. And a little journal card there, and more tea stain paper, back of the ledger, and another pocket with another journal card. That's from my own background papers. That's a little bit of the medieval print just to give interest at the edge of the pocket. And the back side of the Italian papers. And this is a deep pocket from Victoria Designs and Roxy Creations tag, and one of my own sewing tags. And that's the back side with a really lovely old letter. And so we're on to the fourth envelope, and this is a deep pocket again. This is pink monarch prints collage paper, and I've got a journal card made with some of the paper from Roxy Creations, and this paper I used to make an envelope, and there's a little journal card in there from Pink Monarch Prints, or I think that might actually be the same kit as the butterflies. I'll look it up. The background for this page is Artie Mays. I've remembered who it's from. Artie Mays' beautiful papers, and on this is the back side of the fourth envelope, and I've created a lovely deep pocket. Inside I've made, this is a kit, a tutorial how to make these, and I'll put the tutorial down below. This is the envelope exposed, and I've used Artie Mays' paper and then tucked the corresponding bit of paper underneath. I think it creates a lovely effect. This recycled envelope has several parts, so we've got the Roxy Creations paper and some background papers here, some little journal pieces, just things from my stash, Victoria Designs, I believe the two of them are. It also opens out. We have a deep pocket here some lovely background papers and some ephemera. Here we have a bigger version of the butterfly tag, and we have a little fold out journal card with some space for writing. Again, these are Roxy creations from the medieval kit. The back side we have another deep pocket, some pink monarch prints and the Roxy creations. They work colour wise beautifully together. And Roxy creations and the little tag. And then if you go onto the back side, we're right at the beginning again. So that just sits inside there, which I'll do off camera. And we're on to the fourth and final signature. Again with the Victoria designs to start and a medieval face to add interest and keep it in keeping with the period. We have a little pocket and a tag. Again, Italian papers from Roxy Creations, avocado stained paper, line paper. It's not lines, is it? Squares. Squared paper. Beautiful tag from Roxy Creations papers and Love Junk journals and a beautiful butterfly. Again, I'll put the links below to these. And little Victoria design pocket and pink monarch prints, and I don't even know where that one came from, it's just in my stash. Lined paper. Here we have a flap out this time, and pink monarch prints journal card, some vintage paper from an old book on Italy, and tea stained paper, the centre of the signature. And here I have turned down the flap and created a little interest with some lace, lined paper. And here I have a medieval image which is on a flap. This is made with an old paper bag, so there's space for writing on the back, and then a little collage to add interest on the journal page itself. Here we're getting to the end of the signature. A little tea stained paper, and this is a little journal card with a tuck spot, and lots of room for writing on the back as well. The back of the checked paper and the avocado paper. Here we have the last pocket, so it's got some images from my stash. Again, that's the beautiful Roxy Creations paper, it's just stunning. And the last page is the back side of the Italian papers. Another deep pocket with a collaged tag. And that's the end of the signatures, and we're on to the inside back cover. Here we have a recycled envelope with a window, and you can see I've created a very deep big tag which has got lots of collage, little bits, Tracy Fox label, and some of my own background papers, and tea stained paper, and some of the sewing collage, little bits and pieces I had in my stash, and collage on the front that side, and on the inside another pocket and some of the images from the kit, and some collage of tea stained paper and background papers. And again, that's an Arty Maze paper from the Blue Butterfly kit, I'm pretty sure. This is a big deep pocket on the inside back cover where I've got a very large tag. I love making these big tags, it's good fun. And here we have the Roxy Creations paper and this lovely woman who looks very serene. Tucked in here I have a little envelope. This was a freebie from somewhere, can't remember where, sorry. It's a beautiful peacock envelope with peacock on the back, and a little beautiful little boy made into a journal card. These will be on my Etsy shop eventually when I get around to doing it. It takes quite a long time to load up to Etsy for me. So these peacock envelopes are very, very good fun, and I love the beautiful shape at the front. And that just folds down there, and we have the back. So that's it. Artful Sass design, medieval journal. I hope you enjoyed looking at that, and I hope to give you some ideas. Thanks for your time, and I'll say bye for now.